All right, hey everyone, today's Sunday, the day we usually do our longest run of the week, and we're doing 8 miles today. We're gonna mix in some marathon paces. I think on my training plan that I shared, for some reason I put like 2 mile warm up, 4 miles at marathon, 2 mile cool down. I'm actually gonna mix it in, so I'm gonna do a mile warm up, 2 miles at marathon pace, 2 miles easy, 2 more miles at marathon pace, and then that last mile cool down. That'll be the pattern for today. And yeah, feeling good, nice and early, a little overcast, cloudy today, pretty cold in the low 30s, but we'll get it done. Let's go do our run. First mile of marathon pace. We finished the first 2 marathon marathon pace miles. They felt good. My heart rate's right where it should be, in my opinion, for the fitness I think I'm at. And we're just taking 2 easy miles now. I had some Morton this morning, the 320 drink mix, just to hydrate a little bit, get some carbohydrates in me before this 8 mile run, with some harder pacing in there, just to have the energy to continue through the whole workout. And I think we'll be just fine. So let's get into, well, a little more easy miling, and then we'll go back to marathon pace efforts. Marathon pace. I want to finish strong, but I want to finish relaxed. Just coming in at the end of this 4th marathon pace mile. Feeling good, staying nice and relaxed in my shoulders and my stride. Let's finish this thing nice and strong. All right, we are done. 8 miles. I feel very strong after that. I feel like I could go 2 more miles easy, you know, just cruising along without being uncomfortable or anything like that, or my legs telling me, you know, I'm reaching their limit as far as distance. So very happy about that. I just saw like 3 deer sprint right in front of me. I know up here people don't really care about deer. I still have like that city mindset where I'm like, whoa, look, deer. So that was cool. I didn't have my camera on at the moment, so I missed it, but yeah, it just feels strong. We'll go inside now and take a look at the stats and everything and get this, you know, full day started really for me and Megan. But I just feel good. That was the weather, I don't know, I'm sweating obviously, but just very strong, consistent. All the marathon pace things were like spot on. So let's go take a look. I feel great. I feel really good after that. let's get you the stats so we can get on with the video. We've got the first 2 marathon miles coming in at 8:31 and 8:29, and then the second set of marathon miles at 8:31 and 8:31. So that's what I was talking about outside. Very consistent, 8:31 for 3 out of 4, and 8:29 only off by 2 seconds for the last one. Target pace was right between like 8:30, 8:35, so that's great. I was spot on, and it felt just as comfortable as I would expect it to. You can also see the overall stats, you know, those easy miles. We're actually progressing a little bit quicker throughout, not on purpose. It was just whatever felt comfortable and recovery-ish while I was in between the marathon miles. So overall, very pleased with that. My average heart rate for the whole workout was about 150 beats per minute. It looks like even in those marathon paced miles, the average heart rate really didn't go above the 150s. That's good for me. 150, again, right where I'd expect like the early stages of a marathon or half marathon to be. 160 we saw just earlier this week was sort of where I expect my threshold paces, and then 170s is more like interval work when I'm on the track doing 200s or 400s. I may dip into the 170s during short repetitions, and 180 to 190 is really only something that I hit if I'm going all out or max effort towards the end of a longer race, or very hard efforts during like a 5K or something like that is the only time you'll see me sustain like a 180 to 190. So that's just me and my body, and that's just to give you a sense of where the different heart rates fall. So 150s is excellent for my marathon pace. Last thing I'll quickly touch on, just again, since this is the training block for the New York City Half Marathon, it might be a little confusing because we just got into the Brooklyn Half Marathon, but we are training for the New York City Half. I'll throw up the graph of what things are looking like in Garmin. You can see I've had a nice 4-week stretch where I've really only been productive maintaining or recovery. That's great. Sometimes, you know, you see those unproductive or overreaching or detraining, obviously is not something I want to see. You take it with a grain of salt. It's a wrist-based heart rate for me. I'm not using a chest strap, so it's not perfect, but it seems that it feels like I'm progressing as far as my workouts and things throughout the last month. If we look at the overall mileage since the New York City Marathon, we also see I've been building nicely. We're up to 25 miles now for this week for the total mileage. We will get into the 30s, but next week I'm actually going to be traveling later in the week. The weekend is going to be a little bit busy, so it's actually one of my down weeks. You'll see I had one also about 5 weeks ago now. So we'll have another dip in mileage this weekend just to let my body recover a little bit when it comes to running. I will be out in Vermont snowboarding though, so excited for the trip coming up next weekend. I'll definitely share that with all of you. Other than that, it's been a great week of running. I feel really comfortable, again, getting into this 8-mile run with some marathon paces, just feeling as smooth as it really did today. Looking forward to that the next week, down week. I'll still do a 10-mile long run at some point just before I leave for the weekend. So I'll still be upping that long run a tiny bit, but overall the mileage, again, will be down, giving my legs a little bit of a rest from running and just see how that goes and see how I feel going into the week after. Hopefully it does give me a little bit of a refresh. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope you're out there having a great run for yourselves today. And if you do go for a run today on Sunday, January 22nd, you'll get a little badge if you have a Garmin watch for going for a run on Lunar New Year. It's the year of the rabbit. I do miss one thing about New York City for sure, and I miss the Chinese New Year celebrations or Lunar New Year celebrations that go on right around Canal Street. It's just fun. There's a bunch of party poppers and streamers and lots of people outside. I saw a little bit of that yesterday, just like on social media and things like that, and it's definitely something I did miss. Megan and I have been down there just in the chaos and commotion, and it's a lot of fun. It's fun to learn about different cultures and different people, and obviously New York City is a great place to do that. So little something I'm missing today, but I can go for a run, get that little badge, and I just hope if you are celebrating, you're out there having a good time today, spending some time with family and friends, and maybe getting a run in yourself. So that's all I've got today. Take care, everyone. Have a safe run, and I'll see you in the next one.